just do not think so.
You don't think so? Okay, audience, do you think it is a good idea? Like, I have this bowl of popped corn, right? And by that I mean just the seeds.
A couple kernels, like maybe 20 at most.
Yeah. Do you ever just want to put the bowl back in the microwave to pop the last ones?
Hey, if you really want to, I will. First off, I don't think that bowl is microwavable.
Okay, here's how we do this. We put them back in the little bag.
You're ridiculous.
And, we close the top.
Uh-huh.
Microwave safe.
We'll get back to you, audience. We'll perform a science experiment here in a little while. And we'll get back to you, let you know how it goes. Oh my god.
Hello, everyone.
Howdy.
And welcome back to The Lion Guard. Podcast.
Thank you.
We watched 2 more episodes of The Lion Guard. How'd you feel, Darian?
God, they were some shit episodes. Holy shit, they were bad. Oh my god. Just when I thought, the fart jokes, I thought we were beyond that. We're in season 3. And then here goes fucking Bunga. Zukazama! Turns around and farts a leopard off a cliff. And I come up running behind him saying, Zukazama this motherfucker. And I punt the bitch and kill him to death. Look, I don't even care if, I get bitten in half by the hippo, right? I don't even care if I kill him.
Do you even know the hippo's name?
It's Beshti.
Okay.
I know. I just don't respect him because he's nothing. He's the hippo because I don't give a fuck.
Here's what I think about, Beshti, right?
Right.
He's what if Buford from Phineas and Ferb was straight?
What a downgrade.
Because we all know Buford's gay.
Oh. Hundo P.
That's not a...
Hundo P. Absolutely.
It's not a question. Him and Baljeet, they had a summer in high school.
See, Baljeet's at least bi.
Yeah.
But, Buford...
And a top.
Oh. No, Buford definitely...
Buford's bottoming.
Every time. Oh, my God.
Who's your favorite yet?
Of what, the Lion Guard?
Who's your favorite Lion Guard member?
Probably Anga, because she's just the most, no nonsense.
I see. Why are you not respecting Ono?
I mean... I do respect him. I did not... I never thought I would kin with him as hard as this one of the last episodes we watched when he was about to kill the fucking monkey. I can't even remember her name.
I don't either.
About to kill the monkey because she's so fucking annoying.
I want to just Photoshop so many images of Ono holding a gun.
Oh, please. Audience, you know what to do. We need Ono from the Lion Guard with the gun hand. Even 2 would love it. Pointed at the monkey girl, preferably.
He does feel like he's the character that's almost always over the edge to just kill someone.
Is her name Mishti?
Mishti? Something like that. Starts with an M.
It does start with an M, but I can't remember. Anyway. But yeah, no. He's always ready. He's about this close to snapping on all of them.
Mm-hmm. At least with Kion, he's only like that if he's off his meds.
Right, yeah. If Kion's off his antipsychotics, then he starts going a little crazy.
I kind of love that that's an actual character trait of Kion.
It's so funny.
It's oh no, if he doesn't take
his meds, he's gonna go fucking ape shit on everybody.
He's gonna pull out a knife.
He will. Or he'll just blow up your village with a little roar.
That's amazing.
That's so good. No, I'm trying to one of the episodes really sucked. That was the
underground episode.
The underground one.
With the monkey.
And then the B plot was the rest of the Lion Guard in the swamp.
Yeah,
with the mongooses.
Yeah.
And that sucked. That whole episode was just boring and terrible. The one before that where they were
The ghost.
the
Ghost
ghost of
episode?
the mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the snow leopard.
Hmm. I like how they're building a team of people to take down Kion.
It's gonna be great.
It's basically like the Sinister Six, but for
But-
the Lion Guard.
Yeah, no, Kion does give kind of like top tier Peter energy, huh?
Oh yeah.
Like when Peter was good, right?
Hmm.
You know, Kion's kind of giving that.
He's just kind of like, I could just go over the edge one day.
I could just takes a little bit. That's all.
Yeah, yeah.
Just takes a little bit. Then it's over.
I think that's why I like Kion. He's just really funny to me. Like a lot of his character gimmicks.
Yeah.
Because like Simba is the boyfriend you can take home, and the parents are like, oh, he's nice.
Mm-hmm.
And you have like Kovu, who's the 90s alternative, like she calls me daddy too kind of boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And Kion's kind of,
Yeah. The parents see the good side, but they don't see when he's at home with the wife and he misses his meds.
He needs to get that can of beer,
Yeah.
Just...
Mm-hmm. He's got to have that 5 o'clock medication every day,
mm-hmm.
or he makes it everybody else's problem.
Yeah, he really does.
It's bad luck, bro.
Yeah, that's why Kion's my favorite.
Reasonable. Man, that show sucks. Man, that show's bad.
It's not as good as Sophia the First. That's for sure.
This is true. This is very true.
I think the Lion Guard is.
It's better than Elena of Avalor?
Ooh, I don't know about that one.
Okay.
So the way I usually think about the Lion Guard in my head is it's better, you would think, but not nearly as good as you would hope it to be.
Yeah, I can agree.
No, because it's like, oh, like you hear like weird mid-quel Lion King show for preschoolers, and this show is better than that pitch, but not good.
No. Mm-hmm. I see what you're saying. Like, I will say watchable. That is all I'm going to give it.
Yeah.
It's
like, oh, I can see kids liking this,
mm-hmm.
and like they're not wrong to do so.
It does just make me want to watch Tangled the series, though. Just because the puppet animation, like it just has the same feel as things move around. Though I do think Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure is better.
It's
like at least technically a little bit.
I think it's it's just placed differently because the characters in the Lion Guard emote so much more than.
Yeah, I guess so.
They just have so many more riggings on their face and how they emote than like anything in Tangled.
It's newer than Tangled, right?
No, it came out around the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, but the general art design of Tangled is a lot better.
Yeah, they have more to work with.
Yeah.
And like you had said earlier, probably it had a much greater production time than the Lion Guard did.
Yeah, like that is a preschool show. I can't imagine that having like large.
No, probably a year of development.
Like here roughly. You go, do your thing,
mm-hmm.
Go. And they're like, okay, so we're gonna make Scar gay.
Oh, it's great. Good choice.
Right.
The writing was on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
They made Timon and Pumbaa more of gay dads. Some people hate that. Some people like that.
Yeah.
That varies.
I mean, it's Nathan Lane. He's kind of it's just kind of what happens to him.
Mm-hmm.
You put him, you give him a male counterpart, and that's kind of just what he ends up doing. Watched The Producers again recently.
Mm-hmm.
I love the 2005 Producers with Nathan Lane and Matthew Broderick. I really love that movie. It's
It's fun.
I think it's a really good adaptation of a stage play.
Okay.
Like genuinely, I think it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's it.
It's fun.
It's
fun. It's a good time.
No cynical. Is dumb when it does the thingy thing.
No, not really.
Okay.
I truthfully don't have very much critique about it, honestly.
Okay.
Not to say that it's like perfect
mm-hmm.
and like
mm-hmm.
strikes a complete like 10 out of 10, but I don't really have any complaints about it.
So how come you're not like those other musical theater kids who are like, what is it called? Into the Woods is a masterpiece, and you have to watch it if it's playing at a theater.
Like the film version that came out a few years ago?
No, like the stage.
Oh,
yeah,
because it's long as shit. Like I can
like theater kids are always like the ones that I've come across and online are always just like,
Okay.
oh yeah, Into the Woods. If it's like at a theater, you watch
well
it.
also I'm not a theater kid. So
He
like
says that.
but I'm not. But anyway, um yeah, no, I enjoy Into the Woods for the most part, but like I really have to be in the mood to consume that.
It's like 5 hours. Isn't
It's
it?
so long.
It might
dude.
as well be 12 hours.
And it's not like long as some others. Like Phantom of the Opera is honestly pretty long, genuinely.
Ew.
That's the kind of long I don't mind, truthfully. Like between the two,
Mm-hmm.
and that's not just like me being nostalgic about it, but just like just objectively,
Yeah.
the whole thing better.
Okay.
More palatable. I don't want to say more palatable. I don't know. I think a lot of it comes down. Do you like Sondheim or do you like Weber?
No.
Are you in the age old battle? Are you a Sondheim girly or a Weber girly?
I was never on Weber's side.
Never, never on Weber's side.
No.
Why not? I mean, he did do Cats.
Yeah,
so,
see, that's a stain on his
so
career
we
forever.
kind of have to knock him
That's-
for that. Oh shit! I shouldn't say that too loud. We're in a house with two hardcore cat stands.
They're like the ugliest designs I've ever seen. I'm not even talking about the movie. I'm just...
You don't like the stage performance from
Whoa.
what was it? I think it was an '80s production.
No, they suck. No, it's bad. They look so ugly. It's not good. It's not good. So we're getting a walking cane stick crutch man.
Oh yeah, because Sammy Boy is still really, really hurting.
Yeah. I guess Avery's just carrying him
Well, he's hoping to prop him up.
over his back, holding him like over their shoulder.
Get him, put Sam in a papoose. Come on, Avery, you're big enough. Put him in a little backpack papoose thing. Or no, on the front wearing one. Put him in a front wearing papoose.
Oh my god. We all exit the cabin,
Mhm.
and Sella locks the door behind us. Sella walks off in one direction without another word to me. Where's he off to so fast?
He's meeting Yiska near the apiary.
The what?
It's a bee farm. Honey gets gathered there.
I want to express gratitude for what he did for me last night. But what happened after that still unnerves me.
Your Stope friend will be there too. The Reverend is letting him in.
Well, okay. How do you know that?
I saw him and Yiska coming back from the mesa this morning.
While you were doing what?
Just looking for the right pile of rocks based on what the elders who still live here could tell me.
The pine needles crunch beneath our feet as I lean on Avery until we find a clearing with lots of fallen branches and dead saplings. There's a sweet smell that lingers in the air, mostly likely.
Huh.
Mostly likely.
Interesting.
From all the smoke of a small settlement waking up along with the scent of pine sap.
Mostly likely.
Mostly likely. I want this on a shirt.
Yeah, right. Mostly likely. People are gonna read your shit. Mostly likely, and you're gonna say mostly likely, and then just walk away. Like, not a word of explanation at all.
Just like, dude.
Yeah. You walking around like Peter from Spider-Man 3, with the mostly likely doing the finger guns. Mostly likely. So stupid. Oh my god. There's not a whole lot of places I can be with the guards around.
I feel my chest clench a bit. So, you were looking for your sister?
Where they put her body, at the very least.
He picks up a few sticks, swinging them for size and checking them for root rot. Did you find it?
I think so, but I can't be sure. The graves are unmarked, and there was certainly some beneath the rocks. I wasn't going to disturb anybody's resting place to confirm if it was hers or not.
Again, I'm sorry.
I wasn't expecting to find her anyway. but it's difficult never getting to know the exact place.
He hands me 2 sticks.
Lift your leg and test them.
The bark is gone, so it's easy enough to hold on to both of them and swing my way through a triangular stance. What? Okay. Okay.
You swing. You go triangle and swing.
Sam just becomes a triangle and starts swinging.
No, see, it does it shows Sam standing. All of his lines separate, turns into a triangle, right? Like for a second, and then they shift again, and then it goes. You've been stick bug.
No. No,
That was one of my favorite things going on for a little bit. I loved the "You've been stick bug" memes.
No.
Oh, I have to show you something.
Oh God. Oh, they're working.
They should hold you for at least a week if you're careful. Some of the wood is still green.
Right.
Now that you're mobile again, I figure I'd mention that your travel companions were looking for you yesterday.
Were they? The cliff seems pretty, preoccupied, if I remember right.
Look at this cookie cutter.
Yeah?
Do you see it? Do you see it?
Yeah. That's so much work that they had to do. It's like...
I'm gonna post this. It's gonna make no sense to literally anybody.
No, the people who are the smart people will get it.
So colored it in. It's Aku.
Lame.
Said lame.
Yeah, lame.
Shit,
Everyone knows what it actually is
Oh.
I don't know. It's good. It's a cultural institution.
The
is what it
cultural
is.
institution.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's a cultural institution right there.
If you want to see what it was, ladies and gentlemen, or non-binary folk, please join the Mrjosh Patreon and get access to the Discord server.
Then you can bully me whenever you want.
It's pretty good. It's been people talk all the time.
Yeah.
There's always fucking messages in that bitch. I haven't muted it though, because I'm a good boy.
Oh my God.
Jeb and the Fox expected you back in your room. They looked pretty concerned. I figure it's early enough that they should still be at the inn your stoat friend checked in at.
I thought Jeb was staying with you.
For a night, but I need to be alone for a spell.
Why? He's much tenser here than he was in the woods.
I heard about his argument with the stoat, though. The Fox managed to smooth things over some, but I know his mane's still caught up in a few knots. You should probably tell your traveling companions when you head off by yourself for private business.
He looks out into the woods.
Considering the circumstances. Wouldn't want them getting hurt searching for somebody who might not want to be found. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Alright then. I'll check up on your injuries before I leave, but I need to get back to Echo sooner rather than later. Keep your nose clean until then. The Madame would be pretty cross with me if she knew I ran into you and you came back too beat up.
You ain't responsible for me. And I can't let you know that I don't intend to go back to Echo. Don't waste any time looking for me if I can't be found. If we cross paths and you can help me, that's great and good, but you've already done more than enough. The Madame don't need to fuss at you on account of my own choices.
She's usually understanding.
He nods his head.
Until next we meet.
I nod. In the woods, he whistles while he walks away, but now he stays quiet, increasing his distance until he disappears between the pine trees. I lift my injured ankle off the ground and put my own weight on the walking stick. Just hop.
Well, hopping is just so annoying.
I think it's kind of fun.
It's not, though. Okay, so maybe like a little bit, but if you have to hop everywhere, that shit sucks.
He just has to hop to a place to get a stick.
He already has sticks. He's got 2.
Well, you know, the better thing.
Oh, the
Yeah.
better sticks.
Yeah.
Stick 2.0.
Yeah.
The upgraded
He
stick.
just has to hop all the way to where Cliff is, and Cliff will carry him everywhere.
True.
Yeah.
Cliff's not strong enough.
It'll be funny, though.
Yeah, it'll be fun to see him strain and everything.
Yeah, we'll just get a little red wagon, and Sam can just ride in that the rest of the entire rest of the route.
It's a little red truck carrying a sandwich.
Wait a minute, that means this is the Carl route.
Oh shit, it is, isn't it?
We're injured, our leg.
Yeah, fuck.
This is the Carl
The
route.
parallels.
More reason to dislike Cliff.
More reason. He's just like, oh, Carl's fine.
I have to hobble a bit before I get a feel for using them. But I make steady progress towards the direction of the inn. Lit. The innkeeper barely looks at me as I make it through the front door and start my struggle up the steps. Thankfully, the railing is sturdy. When I get to the front door of our room, I accidentally lose my footing and my body thuds against the wood. Coming? I hear the sounds of Mrjosh's voice, and the sound of scrambling through papers on the desk before a chair pushes out and somebody's footsteps get closer. The door opens. I can see the fox's expression shift from relaxed to nervous. Oh, it's Sam. He looks me up and down. I'm relieved that you're back, but what happened? He moves out of the doorway to make room for me. I hobble my way to the bed, less than graciously, and I see Jeb sitting on the bed across from mine. I'm used to him being calm, but he looks pretty disturbed looking at me.
The hell happened to you?
Yeah, nothing. Got foolish and messed with the wrong farm animals. He gives me a look like he doesn't believe me. That do be...
It's a... Yeah, right. It's a good expression.
That's the look I give you sometimes.
It's too real, stop.
I give him a look that doesn't exactly... that I'm not exactly trying to hide my lie. More than I'm not going to talk about. Why exactly are you asking anyway? I thought you left. Jeb looks like he's about to say something, but Murdoch butts in. He came back once I reassured him that our issues in the forest weren't his fault, and that Cliff is going to pay him in full. I grimace a bit. And Cliff agreed to all that then. Cliff isn't stupid, Sam. He knows that if we want to go back home, then we're going to need a guide. Frankly, I wouldn't want to take us back to Echo either, if I were our guide and weren't given my pay up front and a proper apology.
I'm not that delicate. So long as I have my pay guaranteed both ways, there won't be a problem.
I give Murdoch a look. And you're certain that this isn't going to blow back in my face? I've made tougher bargains. So yeah, I'm pretty confident. I nod slowly and sigh, rubbing the back of my head and pulling a piece of a twig out of my fur. Jeb, would you mind stepping out for a moment? There's something private I want to talk about with Sam.
Don't need to tell me twice.
He sits up and straightens his cap.
There's something I need to talk to Avery about.
I remembered that Avery said he wanted to be alone, and I mean to stop him, but he's out the door before I can muster up a call deep enough to hear. Murdoch starts pacing around the room. Can you quit walking like that? Makes me nervous. He stops and he takes a look at me. You're nervous? I thought you were gone for good last night. I want to think so. What if I want to think so? What if I was? Okay, but that's probably not fair. I'll let you know before I go. He gives me a look like I'm loony.
Loony.
You're still going to try and go off on your own after it looks like you got tossed around and mangled?
Do you like Tiny Toon Adventures?
Tiny Toon Adventures?
Tiny Toons?
Yeah. It's like alright.
I never really actually watched an episode.
It's fine. I think it's the weakest that staff made. But that's not a bad thing.
Okay.
Just the weakest of what that staff did, because they were also the ones that did Animaniacs.
Yeah.
A pup named Scooby Doo, and I think some number of staff members was on Freakazoid.
Yeah. Amongst those, very much the weakest link.
Yeah.
Was Tiny Toons.
Yeah.
People consider it, iconic, but it was a show that was just riffing on, a lot of what the popular stuff was. It seems like.
Yeah, right.
Which, nothing wrong with that, but I just don't think it didn't execute it the strongest,
No, I think Animaniacs executed it.
Oh yeah,
better
for sure. And Freakazoid is just kind of just gold, kind of just a gold show.
That's a show that I always look at and go I like everything that's happening here. I can't describe anything that's happening.
Facts. You can't really talk about.
When someone asks me what's it about, I stare at them and I go, "It's Freakazoid."
It's Freakazoid. Freakazoid. Truthfully,
or I send them that clip of the mom.
Yeah,
going,
this is my life now. That is so very, very sad. It's really good. The only other part I remember really, is Candlejack. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we made popcorn. It's up. There's empty.
You can make one yourself.
You want me to make you a bag?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Okay.
I have snacks in here.
I know. Stockpiles all his own snacks.
Yeah.
No, Freakazoid pretty good.
Yeah.
I just remember Candlejack and it's the scream.
Yeah. That episode's pretty fun.
It's really
That
good.
good. Yeah.
That show's not anywhere either.
I think only season 1 was ever released on DVD.
Oh my god. I've been I know you've been this way for a while. I'm definitely starting to feel more like maybe I should just buy the things that I want.
Yeah.
I think we talked about this.
Yeah. I own season 1 of Troll Hunters on DVD, and I think that was the only season released.
God,
and I still just
sucks.
go I want it all on home video just so that I have it in case Netflix just goes Tales of Arcadia who?
Yeah. I still need to figure out how to rip things so that you can make your Lion Guard video. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You're gonna come
I'm
over
gonna
to
make one of those 3-hour-long video essays
about
on the Lion Guard. I would
Facts.
die.
Facts.
I would die.
You're gonna come over one day. I'm gonna set it down. I'm gonna slide you a hard drive. There it is.
Oh my god.
Maybe I'll even print out the Lion Guard cutie mark as a sticker and slap it on
the
there.
hard drive.
Hey yo, though I could though. I have the power. I have the technology.
All I can do is shrug. Yeah, all I can do is shrug.
Where I go is my business. The longer I stay here in this little settlement, the less safe I'm gonna feel. I want to make my way to Camp Rosa as soon as possible. And what if I told you nowhere was safe as you think?
There's a weird thing to say to him. That's a weird thing to say to him. Wait, to hear him say. We got there.
Mhm.
We did decipher this.
Just
this
took a-
puzzle.
Just took a couple passes.
Never say that visual novels aren't puzzle games. You
Yeah,
have to
facts.
decipher words.
I know it's
That's a puzzle.
It's hieroglyphs, It's just hieroglyphs.
Then I'd say it sounds like you're looking for an excuse to keep me around. So you admit you're not even gonna try to come back with us to Echo? Not unless you're interested in packing up with me and heading north. I have so many obligations to do. Something like that.
Ignore all of them.
Completely.
Right?
So now we're starting to understand one another. We both have places to be and obligations to fulfill.
What do you have to do, Sam? You're just trying to leave so you don't get
Got.
hunted down.
No. Well, you know how Sam is.
Damn, my sock is wearing out. I just noticed that. Sorry, it's just
Are we gonna have the sock issue again, Darian? Where you have
No.
0 socks without holes in them?
No, we're not going to.
That was a really bad look when you were like, I don't have socks with holes in them, and you were wearing socks with holes
We
in
don't
them.
have to talk about it.
Yeah, we don't. But why not?
Because I don't want. The people don't need to be reminded. You all forget. Forget again. There it goes.
If you walk out of here, I can almost guarantee you're not gonna make it.
I lean forward into my bed.
You threatening me.
Yes. You walk out that door, you're going to get 2 bullets in the back.
Okay.
Quite the opposite.
He walks over to the desk, pulls out one of the shelves, and pulls a photograph from the shelf.
Do you recall the color type we made of Mr. Tibbet standing on the rock?
And that feels like forever ago, after what we'd been through.
Sort of. I got the chance to freeze the image. Flip the photo over. Then take a look.
I do what he says and hold the picture in my hand. Like, okay, sir.
Ooh.
Hmm.
I see him.
Just a little guy.
He's kind of cool.
Yeah. He thinks he's too cool, though.
He does. It reminds me, there's this video of this girl who's snowboarding,
Mm-hmm.
but she has headphones on, and she's singing "Work" like by was it Rihanna or Beyonce? She's singing the song, right?
Yeah.
And she's like just strapping up her boots, whatever, singing "Work, work, 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 work," and then she just starts going down the hill like recording on a selfie stick. And sometimes in the background, you see like a bear running after her, chasing her down this hill, and she has no idea. She has no clue. It's the funniest thing, dude. It's terrifying, but that's what this is giving. Just
Okay.
a bear creature.
What the?
What a cool creature.
Yeah.
It looks like something big.
With something wrong and contorted about its face. The longer I look at it, the more I can almost smell the corpse of Jeb's donkey.
I want you to zoom in on it, because I want to like actually look at it better.
Right?
This, some kind of magic trick. You think I have the time and the bad humor to pull something like that? People are missing, a cargo is destroyed, and now you're injured. But we didn't see anything like this when you took the picture. Yes.
Same thing.
It's fine. It's fine. He's a mad photoshopper right now. So
Yeah,
he
facts.
did it.
Mhm.
You know?
Using that cracked version of CS4.
Yeah.
Let's
yeah.
go.
And yet it was clearly right there. Well, it's gonna be some kind of wild animal, right? Can you think of any wild animal that can turn invisible and tear a pack animal to shreds in a minute?
His voice is shaking a bit.
Whatever that thing is, it could be anywhere at any time. As far as I'm concerned, the only safety there is safety in numbers.
I hate when this happens.
Is. Oh,
Yeah.
when there is. Yeah, where it's grammatically actually correct.
Yeah,
but it
there's
looks
two
awful.
of the same word next to each other.
Yeah, is. Or that's.
That's pretty bad. I don't like that. I feel my ears lower and my eyes widen.
Oh God. Cliff went down on his own last night for research, didn't he? He's with one of Avery's friends. We need to find him and tell him about this. Do you think he's fine? Of course. He's with Avery's friend.
There's a certainty and a confidence in his voice that makes me feel better. There's a small shadow of his face that makes me think otherwise. Like he's scared. Absolutely terrified. And so I grab my walking stick and make myself stand.
Let's go find him.
Where are we going?
Away.
Through all of my long nights and all of my bitter travels, it wasn't until last night that I thought my God, maybe this really was all worth it.
I think we're shifting back to Mr. Twibbits.
Maybe. Well, I mean, there's that, but also, what's his name? Sam's still religious, but we are probably going to Cliffy.
My guess.
I saw families gathering on the mesa. Of the beautiful joy and good-natured laughter. Wait, what? Where's that notification?
You got a notif.
Battery safe.
Oh, I don't have it plugged in, do I?
You should probably do that. Plug in your laptop! Do that, it's fine.
I'm going.
And the colors borrowed from the good earth itself were not something my grandfather nor all of the scholars of Europa could begin to dream of.
God damn, you really said those words.
I know. I know I am a stranger in their midst, but after just one night, I do not feel this way. I dare not share it. The big, humble bear smiles at me as we walk. Are you getting there? Are you getting there?
I think so.
Aw.
I could be completely wrong though. I was.
Okay. Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Hootin' and hollering.
Did you sleep well, Mr. Tibbets?
No. His accent is quite thick, but his grammar is wonderful, so I can still understand what he says. Oh my god, Cliff. I assume he must think the same, considering Albion isn't my first language either. Oh, better than ages, really?
On rocks and furs? I would have thought you'd prefer a softer Western-style bed like at the inn.
I put my paws on my hips. And now, I know I might look precious.
Oh my god. Hey, really? Just think he is Widow Quiff with Twibbits.
I know I just look like a soft little guy, and I
am.
am. He's definitely I'm baby.
He is I'm
Like,
baby. He says,
This is why I just want to shove him to the ground.
kick sand in his face.
Yeah,
Fucking nerd.
right. I want to treat him like TJ.
Yeah, that is the energy kind of the same. Though, like, genuinely, like, I do just have way more sympathy for TJ.
I do.
Like,
I do.
TJ's route really changed that character for me. Period. And not even like 90% of it, but that last 10%, I'm like, oh no.
Look at this poor little guy.
I'm still gonna make fun of this little guy, but
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I do just feel so.
Did you see how many
terrible
people
for
on the
him.
server when they took the stupid
Took the
quiz?
God.
of which Echo character they were? Like how? Like so many of them got TJ.
Yeah.
Like that's amazing.
I got Leo for anyone who's asking. It's
I got
wild.
Sydney.
Both of us really got to do some soul searching, I think.
No, I'm fine.
Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I just think it is what it is.
It's pretty funny. Yeah, no. R.I.P. to those of you that got Cliff.
You mean TJ?
Both.
You're right.
I think. I can't remember who got
Don't worry
Cliff.
about it. It's fine.
Mm.
But I can assure you that I'm used to roughing it just as much, if not more, than some of my companions.
I basically invented camping.
God. Sometimes Cliff is just so white. I found out last night that his role in this community was far more important than I initially knew, leading the first night of one of the chants. I'm just thankful that you're willing to accompany me through the settlement and help me get my bearings.
Is that supposed to be some kind of bear joke?
Get his bearings.
Stop.
The chant will go on another night, so I do not think we will find many others in the village to talk to.
Another night? I've heard of such practices before, but it's a bit different to think about when you just spent most of the previous day participating in one.
Yes? That's one of the shorter chants. Sometimes they're longer.
Oh, what's the longest one you can remember? He pauses.
7 days?
That's so long. He chuckles.
Sometimes there's a lot to cover.
I stop walking, turn to him, and give him a quick bow. Making you leave a chant early on my accord would leave a stain on my conscience. If my presence has intruded upon or interrupted your way of life in any way, I have to humbly apologize. The bear smiles and scratches the back of his head.
That sort of chant is one we do whenever we feel a need for it. There will be others like it. And you know, we've had anthropologists visiting us for decades. Some stay for much longer than a mere week, at least since the Treaty of 1868. Sometimes we get so used to them living in the community and asking questions they, as a joke, become considered a part of the family.
That's so nice. It's really nice.
I don't necessarily mean that it's ideal for everybody.
Oh, of course.
Just more so than it is a peculiarity we've had to get used to. Anthropologists like you have aided missionaries in a group effort to translate and record our language and our beliefs. But that doesn't mean they are respected or valued more than a curiosity.
I see. Are there words that haven't been translated yet?
Yes. Especially ones they already have words for. But we have our own names for wildlife and flowers. There are customs that we do not feel comfortable sharing, too.
I point to a nearby oak tree that's sitting next to the church. Okay, I think we'll end the part here.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Okie dokie.
So we'll continue talking about plants and nature with this happy
That
bear.
sounds so fun. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see you around, everyone.
Yeah.